Welcome to the EGA Podcast.
The #1 video game podcast in the world.
Elite Gaming Athletes Podcast.
So, episode 14.
1-4?
We lost Travis. I'm not sure where he's at, but that's cool, man.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. We're here.
What's the famous line? You got to keep on keeping on.
The show must go on, my friends.
It
Show must go on.
Mustard, yeah.
Kai made a wonderful list today. It's pretty big, it looks like. Looking at a lot of topics. Not a lot of topics, but a lot of things to talk about on each topic, it looks like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it breaks down all the different topics or whatever.
Yeah.
Easily.
Let's start with the Epic's free games. Against All Odds.
Yeah, so it looks like a cheaper version of Fall Guys,
Okay.
where it's like a battle royale kind of thing, and you gotta like do obstacles and stuff like that. That's what I took away from that.
Okay.
Looking at the videos and stuff. Whenever I go into the Epic free games, I try and look at the videos to try and figure out what the game is kind of like. You know what I mean?
I haven't even opened Epic Games to look at them yet. So, Horizon Chase Turbo.
Yeah, I'll even look at them before they're free just to see what the gameplay is like.
Yeah,
and we can talk about it.
typically I'll do that when I go download them. I'll look at the next week, but I didn't last week.
What a noob! Horizon Chase Turbo. It's pretty much like a racing game, but a real cheap version.
Okay.
I think all these games were under $30. Cow the Kangaroo. I think it's Cow.
There's
K-A-O.
3 this week?
Cow. Yeah, there's 3. Yeah, this week there's 3.
Right
Cow
on.
actually looked like a decent one. It was like an off-brand Crash Bandicoot or whatever.
Okay.
And you're like a kangaroo with boxing gloves, obviously.
Dude,
and
there was nothing like Crash Bandicoot back in the day, right?
I loved Crash Bandicoot. Yeah,
Everybody did.
Yeah, you solve mysteries, you figure it out, and I think that's where the push, like with Call of Duty, came from. Where you want to just get in there and destroy the enemy or whatever. Same thing. It came from Crash Bandicoot. You wanted to push in there and beat your enemies and just push through the levels.
Dude, my mouse pad's black and my phone sitting on it. I just about set my drink down half on my phone and spilled it all over.
I mean, if I would have laughed,
That would
honestly.
have been pretty fun.
Here's a crazy question that I found out about.
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of animal Crash Bandicoot was?
No.
He was a bandicoot.
Is that a real animal?
I didn't think it was either. I looked it up. Yeah, bandicoot is a real animal. It's
Dude,
like a little field mouse.
I remember like having my buddies over and we all were just trying to beat one level in that game, and then all night we couldn't do it.
Well, that's just because you guys weren't good. I mean,
Yeah, no, I know. But it was fun though.
there was a game on.
Spyro. It
what
kind
was
of reminds me of Spyro, right? Kind of similar.
very similar to Spyro. Yeah. But which one came out first, Spyro or Crash Bandicoot?
I'm not sure.
Crash Bandicoot, wasn't it?
I would think probably Crash Bandicoot.
Spyro was out on GameCube.
PlayStation is what maybe not.
I don't
Am I
know.
wrong?
I don't even know now. Oh,
I don't, dude. Our old brain.
They're both old games. Who
our
knows?
old brains are not working right today.
The old game that I had trouble getting through was do you remember Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yeah, it was a cartoon with a moose and a squirrel.
Remember that, but I don't remember a game.
There was a game. It was on Nintendo. One of those old like real cartridges.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah. There was like a thing where you had to be like you're on a horse and you had to like jump or duck.
Dude,
And
I saw a video about the Nintendo. Remember Nintendo? You slide the cartridge in, push it down, right?
Yep.
And I used to like try to slide it in so that it scraped as it was going down, because that was the only way it seemed to work.
Right, it put extra pressure.
Yeah.
There were so many different, like you would try and slide the power button on, like you'd put your hands over it and just slowly slide it on and hope that would make the game play.
Okay, so I saw a video there that I don't know if this is true. Maybe you can tell me. You didn't have to push it down.
You just slid it in?
Apparently you could just slide it in.
Yeah, well, you didn't have
know.
to push it down. You pushed it down so that way a bunch of dust didn't get in.
Oh, so you didn't have to push it down.
Right. Yeah, you can just put it in and turn
I
it
thought
on.
you had to push it down.
No. No.
Hmm.
The pushing it down was just to keep dust from getting into the
Dude,
game
why
and stuff like-
did we not use like an air compressor to clean that fucker out?
Yes. You think we were thinking about that back in the day?
I mean, I would be today.
We did use an air compressor. It was our mouths.
Our mouths. Yeah, I remember like holding the Nintendo and going
Yeah.
blowing in that motherfucker. Then every cartridge, yeah.
I would always try and angle it to where when I blew in, it would blow down so that my air would push it
And then,
hopefully
yeah,
back out,
yep.
curve it out of the.
Everybody had their own method, and their own method was better than everybody else's.
Yeah, because it always worked.
But they all worked. Yeah, they all worked.
And then you try your method on someone else's shit, and it wouldn't work, and you're like, well, yeah. It's just because it's
your console sucks. That's
yeah,
why.
it's just broken, is what it is. And then you never figure it out.
What the fuck is a Bandicoot?
What is it's like a small little field mouse kind of thing, a little bit bigger than a field. Well, it's like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle version of a field mouse. It's like this big rodent like creature.
So
I know.
That's crazy. That's insane. I got to look that up as soon as we're done.
Just Google it. Yeah, you'll see it. I honestly always thought Crash Bandicoot was a fox or something.
I thought he was a fox too.
Yeah, and then I looked it up and it's a bandicoot.
Kind of red like a fox, right?
Huh?
Kind of red like a fox, isn't he?
That's
Reddish
what he looks
brown?
like. Yeah.
Okay, so another game that I want to talk about real quick is Marauders. I've been trying to get you to buy this game for months, dude.
Thank God you finally got me to download it.
Dude, I can't stop playing it. Like, I can't stop.
I know, it's addictive. Like, it's weird because you go, I mean, there's multiple levels and you fly into it. So it's like a 2/3 part battle in this game. So Tarkov, you load in and you have to find an extract.
Yep.
And it's not very rewarding sometimes because you can load in and your extracts halfway across the map no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
If you go into a level,
you can literally find zero fucking loot in Tarkov.
Yeah,
you can.
And then you've got to worry about like your sprinting, gaining your stamina back. If you have a broken limb or something like that, you have to use a specific splint and all that.
The medical shit didn't really affect me because I had the Edge of Darkness edition, so I could carry all that shit in my pack that I wouldn't lose.
Okay, so I hate you. Continue.
Yeah, but
yeah.
Well, I got the game gifted to me, Tarkov. I got it gifted to me by my buddy Dr. Zeus, which I should have called him today and seen if he wanted to hop into the podcast. Dude's fucking awesome. But anyway, he gifted me to get the base game, and after playing it for like 2 weeks, I upgraded because like that's all I wanted to play.
Yeah, I had to buy the game myself, so I didn't do the upgraded version.
Yeah, I would have no matter what. But
that's like a prime example of pay to win. I mean, there's still skill involved, but I mean, you get so much of an advantage when you get the upgraded version of Tarkov.
I think the only advantage you get is not losing. Like you get like 6 more slots, or maybe it's 8 more slots.
Yeah,
things that you won't lose when you die. So
when you load in, what does your hideout look like? Do you have anything set up at all, or is it all broke down?
No, the hideout's completely blank when you start.
Okay.
Because that's something you and I talked about before. Because you asked, I think you said, one
of my friends had like
Yeah, I didn't get anything. You do get more guns and shit to start with. Like you get more guns and stuff, but you lose that shit right away anyway because of the cheaters. But I think the real big in your inventory is bigger off the rip.
Right,
inventory is bigger.
You can hold so much more.
Yeah, but the big part is that the box that you don't lose. The bottom right. That's the biggest thing about it. But I think the biggest advantage to this game compared to Escape from Tarkov is the slow fucking movement in Tarkov. I hate it.
Oh yeah, slow movement. Well, plus extracts. Right?
Yeah.
Extracts, you have to have a specific extract, and pretty much everybody knows what they are, and they can camp extracts.
Yeah,
in Marauders, you can go back to your ship.
Much of a problem with that.
I multiple times did I ever try an extract and get killed at the extract.
I mean, it happened, yeah, but I don't.
It does happen. I'm not saying it always happens, but it does happen. This is like, you can go back to your ship. You can use an escape pod if you kill a Marauder and take their key card.
Theoretically, you could probably chill and watch the escape pods because there's only one set of escape pods.
Well, you could, but you're still going to get hunted by the AIs, and then who knows where the people are going to come from.
Excuse me.
So you can't necessarily just sit there because at some point you're going to fire your gun and we're going to hear it.
Last night when I died, I watched you kill the guy that killed me,
Right.
and then use his ship to get out. That was
Yeah.
awesome, dude. That
That's
was
what I'm
good
saying.
shit.
Like the best part was I didn't even.
Yeah.
I was just trying to find my ship,
Dude,
and I
you
was
were
like,
on
oh
the other
shit, this
side of the
isn't
fucking
it.
map. You were trying, you were
Yeah,
nowhere
and then I
near it.
switched to his key card, and it was
Yeah.
fucking. It just so
That's
happened to be
crazy.
his ship. I wasn't mad about it. I was definitely excited. I
No.
was like, God, good thing I took his key card.
That's one thing that's similar to Tarkov with Marauders to me is I'll have I guess it's kind of similar. When I fucking die, I'm just done. I don't want to fucking play anymore. When I finally lose, I'm just like
Oh yeah.
I need a fucking break.
Well, that's
I'm so
because
fucking pissed.
it usually when you lose like that, it's not like you went in kind of empty-handed and
Yeah.
then lost, and you were like meted up, you had your pack full,
Yeah.
and you were trying to get out, and then you die, and you're like, there's everything I just worked so hard for
Yeah.
the last 30 minutes, you know.
Yeah. I've been
That's the
slaying
problem.
in that game the last couple of days. Been having a lot of fun with it.
Oh yeah,
So
I've done better this time around than I have ever before in Marauders. I honestly don't know what it is,
I
but
think it's still on sale for $23 on Steam. So
mhm.
anybody looking for a good game that it wants it's rewarding because
It is.
you know you it's so much different in Call of Duty. It's not even it can't even be put in the same category as Call of Duty. It shouldn't even be called like there's first person shooters and then there's extraction shooters and there's
Yeah.
just so much different.
Yeah, I think this is like a looter shooter, is what
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
call
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely fucking in love with this game.
Yeah, I love the simplicity of Marauders too,
Yeah, yeah.
because like Tarkov, you can have like 68 different types of ammo. This is like you've got a gun that takes this kind of ammo.
That's another
That's
downfall
it.
to Tarkov is the guys that really grind and level and shit. They get the best ammo, so like their ammo can go through any armor. Like
Right, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, and then you lose all your shit. You lose the ammo you just paid 68K for or whatever,
yeah.
you know. But this
That's
is you can find ammo on literally AIs that are running through the maps. It's almost like a scav, but not quite, you know.
yeah. No, yeah.
But
It's a good time.
yeah. That's why I honestly that's why I think I've always pushed more towards Marauders. I think it's a great game, and if more people push from Tarkov, not the hackers can stay in Tarkov, but if more people push from Tarkov to Marauders, I think it could become a bigger game.
I'm just glad you finally listened to me,
I know, I
and
should have
bought it
listened so much
after
longer.
all these
Like
months of me and Travis trying to tell you to buy it.
I know if only I would have listened sooner,
Yeah,
we probably could have been
but you're kind of a piece of shit. So
I do my best
but
to hold that title. Absolutely.
I've been struggling the last couple of days with not buying the new Star Wars
I
Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, I looked at it and it looks good. I mean,
Did you play the
I'm
first one?
personally trying to save money. No, I haven't played any Star Wars
Can't remember
game.
what the first one was called.
Star
Fallen
Wars.
Order? Is it Fallen Order? Maybe
I don't
I,
know.
I can't remember. But
I didn't buy it.
it's insane. It was really fun. The story was really good. The movement, the ability with the lightsaber, all really good. The Force, using the Force, really good.
Yeah.
Everything was
Yeah,
good.
I've seen that with the preview for this one, and it
Mhm.
looked good. It does
Yeah.
make me kind of want to buy it and play it, but I'm just trying to save money right now, so I'm not
Mhm.
necessarily investing in other
That's
games. And I've
exactly
got
why I
a
haven't bought it.
friend. Well, I've got a friend who's constantly pushing me to want to play Marauders and shit. So it's like, why do I really need to buy another game that looks
Yeah.
decent right now if I don't know much about it when I've got someone who wants to constantly play a game that I've been told to buy for so many
Yeah,
months.
months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my fault. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when did a side work yesterday, and I was like, "Hey, what are you doing, man? Let's play." You're like,
Yeah.
"I'm working all day." I'm like, "What am I gonna
Damn it.
do?" So I went in all day by myself yesterday. But
Yeah, that's when you should have went to the merchant ship right there.
I tried. I
Oh,
tried, obviously.
no.
But Survivor, I will buy that eventually. But yeah, I'm trying to
I
save money
honestly
right now.
think I probably will at some point.
Well, you should play the first one first
Well, I don't.
because it is a story. It is an amazing game, and
Well, it's like
it's probably like $20, $15.
you ever played Mass Effect?
Yeah.
Mass Effect. So the first Mass Effect I ever played was Mass Effect 2. Then I played Mass Effect 1, and I'm glad I never played Mass Effect 1 first because I hated Mass Effect 1.
See, I don't think you're gonna have that in this game because it's even the game looks very simple. The graphics are really good in the first one. It's not like it was made on Xbox 360. It was made on Xbox One.
I don't know. I think what I would do is buy Jedi Survivor, play with friends, or play whatever. See how I like the game, and if I like it, then I go back and do like a
Yeah,
prequel.
see, I don't think you, or at least I can't do that.
Oh, I can do that.
That's why I'm telling you to buy that one first, because I can't go back. I don't know. Honestly, I kind of just wish I could find one person streaming it on Twitch and just watch the story, because the story is really good with them too. So,
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe I could watch the story or something like that. Who knows?
well, with the second one, I mean, since I can't buy it right now, I wish I could find somebody. I tried to find somebody starting at the beginning.
You know what you could play?
What?
For Star Wars though. Apparently, Fortnite has Star
Yeah.
Wars in it.
Yeah, every
And
May.
do you think that's related to the release of the Jedi Survivor?
No, has nothing to do with that.
No.
No,
So why do they push for Star Wars then?
every May
Didn't
they
they
do.
just have anime?
Every May they do though. Every May is
Oh,
Star
because
Wars
May
month.
the 4th?
Yeah. This isn't the first time. This is like the third year in a row. Third or fourth year in a row. At least third. Where you get lightsabers and shit in the game.
So are lightsabers what become your axe?
No,
Or are they an actual weapon? They're like
they're
a
an
sword,
actual
basically.
weapon, yeah. In
Can you
build
throw 'em?
mode, yeah. Uh I believe you could, but there was an ability before where you could throw it.
But you can't call it back. You don't get to force
Yes.
the lightsaber. You do?
Yes. Well, you throw it and it comes back. It's like a boomerang.
Oh, okay.
But that was an ability a couple years ago. I don't know that that's in there now. I haven't played. Been busy playing Marauders, that game I told you to buy for months. But
Yeah.
yeah, the lightsabers are really sweet. They're super powerful. In build mode, like you take down builds. Like I don't play build mode.
Yeah, well, I don't play Fortnite, so maybe because I'm so busy playing Marauders since I
Yeah,
just found out about the game. Yeah,
yeah. Since you just found out about it, that's understandable.
I found out they have Doom, but as like a mobile version.
Really,
Yeah.
like the OG Doom.
I don't think they similar or more. I don't know. It looks more cartoonish. It's not as intense as like the original computer game or
Hmm.
what the newer upgraded version was, but it's still Doom but mobile. There's a
I
lot of mobile games that are coming out.
I
I mean,
cannot play mobile games. I just can't do it.
it's definitely my brother Roger wanted me to play Call of Duty mobile, and he and I played his wife and I all played for a while, but it's
Mhm.
just when you play mobile compared to like an actual like there's a lot of bots in
Yeah.
mobile, especially like PUBG. If you've
Yeah,
ever played
yeah.
PUBG.
I played PUBG Mobile, won my first 3 games, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, there's it's so easy to get a win in
Mhm.
PUBG Mobile. I've had so many chicken dinners on that, and I used to play with people from like different countries or something like that, just because.
Just don't play mobile games because I have a PC and
Yeah.
I've got. I mean,
Mhm.
even I have consoles. I just don't see the allure. I used to play like Jurassic Park mobile. There's a couple of games I used to play mobile, but the mobile games are getting way better. They really are.
Yeah,
They're getting way better. I just don't
yeah,
have time for it.
yeah. I don't know. I know they've got a lot of what is it like the controllers you can just mount to your phone
Yeah,
and then play it that way. But I maybe if I had it like that, it'd be like basically like a mobile console.
yeah,
Because I mean, phones are getting a lot better
like a Switch.
processors,
Yeah.
and
Well,
yeah, it'd be like a Switch. Yeah,
was it the Sidekick before the phone that came out
yeah,
that
that
was
you would
like a
like.
controller? It
Well,
was
no, it wasn't
built
like a
like
controller. My watch is talking to me. No, the Sidekick was like it was a normal phone, like a brick almost, but you would turn it sideways and then flip the screen, and the screen would flip up sideways,
okay,
and you
that's
could
not the
just
one I
push
had.
the buttons.
I had a phone that looked like a controller. Like it looked like a controller
I
with
have
the
no idea.
screen on it. I don't know, it was blue. I don't know. I paid a lot of money for that damn phone.
I bet you
That was
did. What
back in
about
the day.
Well, they have a phone case where you can put your phone in, and on the back it turns it into like
Hmm.
a Game Boy.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen those.
I never got it, but
No,
I
I
don't know
don't
how that works
play
either.
that. I don't. I just don't.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't have time. I mean, I guess like last night watching the UFC fights, I just rolled through YouTube Shorts.
Usually
Yes,
I
I
just
was.
yeah, I scroll through TikTok or something when I'm just chilling over
Yeah,
playing a game or something. I don't know.
I'm just. I don't know the It is the
If I was more into mobile games, maybe I'd get something like that. But
yeah. I just don't really get into that stuff anymore. I used to back in the day, but I'm more if I want a game, I'm gonna play it on PC. And I have my own whole game room here, so my way to get away from everything and everybody.
I have a few games on console that like Anthem. I wish I could play again. I don't want to rebuy it for PC, but Anthem was fun on console. But I have to
Yeah,
get Xbox Live, and I don't want to do that just to play
there's a lot of
one game
games
for.
that are like that. I guess there's a lot that have bought or rebought, like Red Dead 2. I bought that. I bought that on I think three different PlayStation, Xbox, and
I wish there were games. Well, there are games that you can transfer from like your console to your PC if you bought it on Windows, like Sea of
mm.
Thieves.
Oh yeah,
I bought that on Xbox and was able to like my same profile and everything uploaded into PC.
yeah. I bought when Sea of Thieves came out. I bought the digital version of it.
Right,
I pre-ordered it, and then shortly after that, me and my son were like fighting over the Xbox all the time.
right.
Because he wanted to play it every day. But I bought the Sea of Thieves edition of the Xbox, and it came
Yeah.
with another copy of it.
Well, there you go. Then just give them that one, and you can still upload it to your PC, and you'll
Yeah,
have it.
I've got it.
Yeah, I was about to say if you bought the digital version, you can just upload it.
Well,
Just like I think Minecraft is the same way. I had the same thing with Minecraft. I could
oh yeah, yeah.
upload that to my PC without like Anthem is. I bought it through the Microsoft
I've never
Store, so
even
I
heard
don't
of
know
that
why.
game. What is it?
You've never heard of Anthem?
Mm-mm.
It's you're basically like you get to choose one of
That way
4
you
versions
were you
of
talking
Iron
about that
Man.
last week?
I don't remember
A
if I
little
talked
bit.
about it last
Did
week.
they shut the servers
Maybe.
down for it or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The servers are all, from what I know of the servers are all down for it. It was supposed to be. It was a real hyped game.
I was gonna ask
Gracie
you
and I
what the
got
hell it
it.
was, but I didn't want to interrupt I didn't want to. I didn't find a good spot to come in on it.
Yeah, no, it's there's like 4 different suits. It's like an Iron Man suit basically that you jump in and you get to go fight all these monsters and stuff like that, and you upgrade your suit as you go on. So it's a real sweet game, but it's just there wasn't enough content to keep the game going, I guess. Once you beat the storyline and became the most powerful version of whatever suit you had, it was like
Yeah,
I
I've
don't know.
never even heard of
Where
it.
do you go from that? Yeah.
I'll post a clip of it in the video here.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah,
Why
I
not?
want to check it out. I'll,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
I'll tell the guy that does the descriptions to.
Yeah.
I'll let him know after the podcast. You don't have to let him know now. I'll let him know after.
Just let him know afterwards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after. And
Hey, great guy. Whatever
yeah,
his name is. I
then
forget.
then we'll let the guy that knows to edit it to like put it on here.
Put it in there.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll let
There's
both of those
there's something
guys, stand up guys,
yeah.
really good dudes.
Great guys. Another thing that goes along with like mobile gaming and like maybe even the Switch or stuff like that is I saw these glasses they're coming out with. They're called Virtue 1 glasses, which you can use for like movies or gaming or whatever. And they say whatever device you're using is supposed to give it like 80% more battery.
Oh,
It's kind of like when
shit.
you use Bluetooth compared to just playing the speaker on your phone.
Mhm.
So you plug it into whatever device and it'll pull it up, and it's supposed to be like a 60 frames per second, 1080p,
Damn.
and it visualizes as a 120-inch TV or
Oh shit.
display. But it's just a pair of glasses that you wear.
Okay.
And you can even it has like a little attachment area for prescription lenses,
Kind of like watching like movies in VR or something.
kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that, I would say. They even have like a little rotary knob on the inside of the lens to where if you want to like adjust the visuals
hmm
off of that, you can. It even has, this is the best part, dual output for multiplayer.
Ooh.
So if you wanted to play, like say you were playing Switch or something like that, you could both plug in your glasses to the same output.
What do they cost?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know if they're fully released yet or not. I just saw an ad for them and what it was saying. And I was like, "Pfft, that's, you know how amazing plane rides would be with those glasses?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, plane rides suck from the beginning for me. I've been on so many, but
what do you do on a plane typically?
sleep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll do one of 2 things. Usually what I try to do is I stay up as late as I can the night before my flight And then that way, when I go to my flight, I'm super tired and I just sleep on the plane.
Do you
Because
snore?
again, plane, I have no idea. I don't really care.
I don't
Plane,
really care.
plane rides have gotten so boring. Like I can recite the safety instructions as they're
Oh,
going
yeah.
through it. I'm like, I've already listened to this 1,000 times. Or I'll download on like Netflix or Hulu, like a show. That's how I watched. I don't remember what it is, but it was with Jonah Hill and Eddie Murphy, that newer comedy or whatever,
Oh, yeah. That's a
where
pretty
he's
good
dating
movie.
his daughter or
Yeah.
whatever. And I that was a good movie. And
Yeah, I liked it.
I finally got to watch it because I downloaded it before my plane ride.
So the last plane trip we took last year was we went to North Carolina for vacation.
Should have
And
went to Florida, idiot.
well, it was my girlfriend's cousin was getting married there, so we kind of used it as a vacation. We took there for a whole week.
Wasn't in Jacksonville, was it?
Jacksonville,
So no, okay.
Florida?
No, Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Oh no, it was actually in I don't know.
Wilmington, Greensboro.
No, we went through Charlotte, but I
Oh.
can't remember where
Salem?
it actually was. No.
No, who knows?
You're never
Anyways,
gonna get it. Anyway, on the way
Never say
there,
never,
before we
Paige.
went, I downloaded all the episodes of the season 2, I think, of Outer Banks.
okay.
Because we really liked the first season. So, and then I bought Stardew Valley for my phone, and I tried to play that, but I'm like, I just
Mobile. I'm telling you, mobile is just so hard.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just
paid
can't.
like $20 for the damn game, though.
Did you really?
I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was 10, but
You're probably
either way, we just shared, or I gave my girlfriend one of my AirPods, and we just watched.
Oh,
Outer
yeah.
Banks, so yeah.
I wish there was a way to like dual connect headphones for one phone. Like I could output it to 2 Bluetooth devices.
You can.
No, like
You
I can't
get-
connect to my speaker and my
Okay,
AirPods.
so if you have 2 sets of AirPods, okay,
right.
you can do it.
Can you? Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know.
So my buddy.
I mean, I've connected to my Apple Watch and my AirPods, but
Yeah, my buddy was listening to a podcast, and we were working together. We don't work together very often. We were working together, and he shared it to me somehow.
I wonder if that's through AirPlay or whatever.
I
Maybe
I
that's
don't
how we did
know.
it. That'd be legit.
I don't know,
Then
but
now,
we
did he
both-
share it? Did he share it to your phone and you played it off your phone?
I'm not
Or he
100%
sent it-
sure on that.
Yeah, because
But
if he
either
shared
way,
it
I
to your
had my
phone, then-
AirPods in, so yeah, it could have been. I'll ask him tomorrow how it is. We'll all bring it up on next week's podcast, because that is something that was really cool. I was like, I didn't even know this did this. He had just gotten an iPhone,
right?
and I don't know, he must have done some research or something, because
He
I've had
Googled
one. I've had one since the iPhone 4, so I had no fucking clue that you could
I've
do
only
that.
had an iPhone since iPhone 8. I think
Oh, nice,
I'm newer, but it's still.
way better.
I found out that your watch will unlock your MacBook. If you have your watch synced to your MacBook, when you get near your MacBook, it'll just unlock your
Oh,
MacBook.
no
You don't have
shit?
to type in your password. Yeah. I was
I
not
don't-
upset about that. I was like, oh shit. All right.
I don't do the watch because I bought one, and the first week I broke the screen. Like a
Put it-
freak thing.
What kind of watch was it? Because the one I have is like the scratch, but like I've worked construction with my watch on.
Yeah,
not
no, it
doing
was
shit.
a freak thing. I scraped it. Or I was pushing a cart along like on a sidewalk. It was a
Right.
brick wall, and I hit the brick wall with my wrist, and
Uh-huh.
it chipped the corner and put a little crack in it and scratched the fuck out of the corner.
Damn. Should have taken
Yeah.
it in to get repaired. What was it, like the first gen of watches or something?
Yeah, I bought it at
That's probably why.
I bought it at a pawn shop.
That's another huge possibility as to why then.
It may have already had a shitty screen replacement. I don't know, but I gave it to
That's
my
possible.
daughter, and she fucking used it. But yeah, I don't know.
I want to get the newer watch, but
Watch guy.
I'll wait
I'm
until the
not-
next one or
Not a
something.
watch guy.
I don't wear a lot of watch. I'll wear this one because like it's got my Apple Pay on it. You can I mean if my phone's in my pocket or away from, like I set it on the counter or something, I can still answer my phone through my watch. I can change the music on my phone through my watch, stuff like that.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
it still has its advantage, even though I don't have like the separate phone line on my watch. It still will connect through my phone if my phone's close
Yeah.
enough. I can change the music. I
See,
can.
I think
all
it's
that good stuff, reply to
stupid
text.
that you have to pay for an extra phone line, because if you're some of the watches only are Bluetooth or whatever, right? Some have the
Correct,
ability to
yeah.
make calls without the phone. It should
Correct.
just port your number and everything to it for free. It should just be an
I would-
extra device, like a clone.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
it should be.
That's That's what I think. I think it would make more sense that way. That's how I thought it was going to be. But then they were like, "Oh, it
Oh, I
costs
thought
for
it
an
was
extra
going
line."
to
I
be
was
too.
like, "No."
Because the first one that I bought, it might have been a Series 2, might have been a Series 3. I don't know what it was. I don't remember, but at the time there was that option available.
Right.
And I'm like, "Oh, I don't really need that." And I'm glad I didn't spring the extra money for that because yeah, I would have been pissed.
I'll bet there's a way to jailbreak it that way to where you
Yeah,
could.
could be.
Yeah, because I think phone companies are just obviously trying to make more money off of people to get the separate phone line.
No way.
No, what? A
No.
business trying to steal more money from people?
No, yeah. No. Not phone company. They're as
They're
reputable as
good,
insurance
solid.
companies.
Yeah, they're solid people. Another thing I figured I'd do, so like how we do the free Epic games, I figured I'd try and figure out what games we have coming out that week. Not necessarily for free, but
Mhm.
in general, what would be getting released. So a couple that we missed from last week it's a game called Redfall.
Mhm.
It came out May 2nd, I guess, and you can have up to 4 players, but you're like vampire hunters, which I wouldn't say is like Blood Hunt or whatever. It's not that
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of battle royale game. It's like an actual multiplayer game
Right?
where you're going around, and it actually looked pretty good. I mean, it had some good graphics to it and stuff like that. I don't know how the game works, but it's on Xbox and PC, so sorry PlayStation. You know what I mean? Ravenlock came out on the 4th, which looks like a steampunk kind of game, and it's like a hack and slash game.
Mhm.
Looks super
I
slick.
think I've seen that one.
It looks cool. It kind of gives off Borderland vibes. At least the animation version of it looks somewhat similar to that, is what it kind of reminded me of. But it's got the hack and slash type of gameplay, not the shooter upgrade, all that shit kind of thing. I mean, a hack and slash is still upgrade, whatever. Xbox and PC only on that one as well. Death of Treat, which is like you're like a little ghost, and it's a 2D action game.
Okay.
So almost like a Mario type style or whatever. Or it looked like Stardew Valley, but you're a ghost
Oh, nice.
instead of that little glowing
Yeah,
orb thing.
I've never heard of that either.
And they
Not a lot of good games coming out lately.
I mean, it's for all consoles. I mean, it looks decent. It looks like one of those games where like if you're just trying to kill time and you just want a relaxing game that you don't have to put a lot of thought into, that's the type of game I would say you would get. Kind of like I have Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance 2. That's the game. Like if I just want to chill and listen to music and play a game, that's what I play.
Gold Rush is my game for that.
Yeah, I mean, so this is what Death of Treat kind of looks like, is one of those games. Like, I mean, it's still got missions and you kind of have to not die and stuff like that, but similar to that.
You're a ghost, you can't die. Okay.
This was a good one. This going back to mobile games for Android and Apple. They have Lord of the Rings: Heroes of Middle Earth. May 10th came out, and it's a free to play EA game
on mobile.
On mobile.
Oh,
yeah. It did say that it was like a turn-based tactical game, so it's not like you're running around hack and slashing, but
like
the fact
Fantasy.
that it reminds me, just like Final Fantasy. It reminds me of those like I remember I had Lord of the Rings where you were doing the hack and slash, and then later it turned into a turn-based tactical game. Not my type of gameplay, but I mean, I think for mobile it still had good graphics. It'd be a good game to want to play and stuff like that.
Yeah, the next one is Legend of Zelda.
Yes, it's called Tears of Kingdom, only for Switch.
I hate that, dude. Okay,
but it doesn't come out till May 12th though.
I got it.
Lord of the Rings comes out on the 10th. Legends of Zelda for Switch comes out the 12th.
Huge Zelda fan, right? That was the first game that I really got into on Game Boy.
Right.
Link's Awakening, I believe is what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I played the shit out of that game. That's all I played for like a year, maybe 2 years. That was
how many times did you play the skin flute?
At the end?
Beginning or end? How many times did you play the skin flute?
I don't remember.
Was it a lot?
Probably not. I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what the skin flute is?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe one day you'll grow up and find out.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I got a Switch.
To
play Breath of the Wild. That's the only way to play it. And I got this.
This is the sequel to that, by the way.
I got the Switch Lite.
Okay.
and the controls are just atrocious. I
Are
couldn't
they?
even, yeah, I couldn't enjoy it.
Can you change the settings to
No,
where no?
not to where they're better.
Oh,
Like I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could. I don't remember. I obviously tried because they were horrible.
I was about to say, it sounds like you didn't try.
I just didn't enjoy it at all. But I wanted to.
Was the Breath of the Wild, was that an open world game?
Kind of.
Because this one is supposed to be. This one's an open world game. So I don't know if Breath of the Wild was or not because I didn't play that one. The only one I ever played was on whatever it was, GameCube,
I really don't remember just because it was
Nintendo,
so horrible.
whatever it was.
Controls were so horrible.
Yeah.
Couldn't get used to them.
I mean, can't you? No. I was gonna say you can put it on the TV and play it, but you'd still have to use the same paddles
I
and all that
had
good
a
stuff anyways.
Switch
But
Lite anyway, so
you couldn't play on
it's
the.
just the
Maybe
like
that was the.
console. That could be the problem.
That could have been a problem. If you would have got actually the Switch instead of the Switch Lite, you probably could have had a good time with it.
The way I got the Switch was a guy.
Oh
A
God,
guy that used to come in my stream all the time is a guy I used to work with. Okay, he would
You play
come in
his
my
skin flute.
no, he would
Oh,
come in and talk shit to me
right,
constantly about how much better he is at Call of Duty than me. And I
right.
bet him, I think $300 versus his Switch for a 1v1 match, and I think he might have got one.
That makes sense. Was it a brand new Switch Lite or was it his old one or something?
It was older.
Oh,
He had the one that hooked up to the TV at that point,
oh,
and
okay.
I kept asking him to borrow the other one. He's like, "No, I'm not letting you borrow it." And then we ended up playing for it, and I won it, so he had to give it to me, which he actually did. He brought it to my house and everything.
Oh,
Props to Dalton
yeah. Thanks, Dalton.
for sucking at Call of Duty and letting me win. Or
You
not
let
letting me win, but
you let him get a
sucking.
Switch Lite and suck at Zelda.
Yeah, I gave it to my cousin.
So you won it, couldn't play Zelda on it, and then gave it to your
I
cousin.
won it, bought like 5 games for it, and then my cousin was telling me that he was thinking about buying one for his kid. And I'm like, here you
I've got this one
go.
that I suck with, so
Here you
take
go, man.
this.
Yeah, it's kind of that my cousin, it's kind of that family member, that friend that like has every tool known to man, spends way too much money on tools and shit.
Okay,
And
don't come at me like that.
yeah, well, it's probably like you. But anytime I need something, I just go to his garage to take it. I have the code to his garage, and I borrow his tools all the time. So it's kind of my a little payback.
What kind of tools does he have?
DeWalt.
I don't like him.
Don't like him. Listen, if you had access to his tools, you would like him because as many tools as you think you have, I would be willing to bet he's probably got more. He has every.
I'd bet you $1,000 he has more.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I pretty much have my job specific tools.
Oh
I mean, I
yeah.
want to get. There's more I want to get. I don't have all the tools I want, anyways.
Dude, I had a pressure washing
But
job a couple weeks ago
right.
where I had to clear a bunch of trees to get to the
Mm-hmm.
make my job easier. I
Okay.
called him. I said, "Hey, can I borrow a chainsaw?" He's like, "Yeah, there's like 4 in my garage. There's also I also bought the new DeWalt chainsaw." I'm like, "I don't want that shit. I want a fucking chainsaw."
You want to still?
Yeah. He has a steel. So I went to his
Right.
house, and he's like, "No," he's like, "Just try this real quick." And he hands me this little handheld chainsaw. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my god, dude, it's better than fucking chainsaw.
You know, Milwaukee has a lawnmower.
So does DeWalt. He's got the
Yeah.
fucking lawnmower. He's got the
Yeah.
lawnmower, the blower, the
See,
trimmer, all that.
I have the framing gun, and it's funny because I've seen people using the DeWalt framing gun.
Mhm.
Not even comparable.
You got
Like,
Milwaukee. You're a Milwaukee guy.
yeah, I'm a Milwaukee guy.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
I'm a DeWalt guy. You want to know why I'm a DeWalt guy?
because you suck your friend's skin flute.
No, because my cousin when he went from 18 volt to 20 or whatever, he
Yeah.
gave me all of his old shit.
Oh, yeah. See, I initially didn't have like a brand like I think my stepdad used DeWalt, but I started working construction at K&J Construction in Michigan
Mhm.
with Racy, and our boss had all the tools. We just used his tools, and so I always said that if I wanted to get a corded saw, I would get the Makita corded saw, but he always had the Milwaukee impact drills.
Mhm.
And the things we put those things through and they lasted out from there
Yeah.
on, it was just
Yeah.
I'm gonna get I think honestly, if you get the Milwaukee fuel, there's no comparison.
My brother. That's what my brother uses. My brother's got like a auto shop basically at his house,
Right.
and that's what he
Yeah.
uses. And but
Milwaukee. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
like
in
yeah,
the
no,
power that's behind the Milwaukee, especially the fuels. Like you can get the cheaper Milwaukee tools and not pay as much, but if you get that fuel, you get that extra
yeah,
power. That's what my impact is a Milwaukee fuel, and that thing just
yeah,
I'll put bolts on with my impact.
yeah.
Not
I'll do
like
that.
my
Yeah,
1/4 inch impact, not my 1/2 inch.
yeah. I use my I have the 18-volt DeWalt impact, and I do the same shit with it. I'm surprised it
Heck,
hasn't burned up yet.
yeah.
I'm not a
It's
I'm not a carpenter, so
yeah.
I'm not an
I'm a
alligator
framer.
wrangler either. So
I'm a framer. Yeah.
you're an alligator wrangler guy.
Right. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I have a Milwaukee winch to pull them out of the
yeah,
ravine.
I thought
Yeah.
that's what you had.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about the whole time was the winch.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've never been that guy. I use my tools are Craftsman, like my sockets.
The worst possible brand you could get.
Not worst because if they have lifetime warranty on them, so if they break,
Yeah.
you just go replace it.
I guess they're just like, eh.
Yeah,
Somebody will just buy another one, or
I've always been Craftsman my whole life on my sockets and shit, and they've never let me down until I guess I did break one socket taking my
I will
daughter's
say
tire off her car.
I do. I will say I do have a thing of Craftsman wrenches, but they're like open-ended wrenches, but they've got a socket in the middle, so you can literally like
Ratchet
slide it
wrenches?
onto a yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those I have as Craftsman. I haven't looked for like, but they haven't broke on me yet, so I'm not trying to replace them.
I have a
But I did
couple of
used to have,
snap-ons socket wrenches. But I
yeah,
don't.
I used to have a Craftsman drill, but that thing just it was actually pretty cool because you could take the front end off and turn it into a completely different
Yeah.
tool.
Mhm.
But the thing on the motor on that just died so fast. And that was before I was even in any sort of construction. So it was just like small household projects
Yeah.
that I would try and use it for, and it just
Yeah,
died.
I don't really just do shit around my house, so my DeWalt shit's fine for me. Plus, it was free, so
I mean, you can't beat free. I mean,
Oh, or free access to everything.
yeah, free
That's
access is
awesome.
probably the best. I mean, I bet you if I set up a garage and had the same tools in Milwaukee, you'd probably come to my house more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I
no.
mean, maybe because I play Marauders with you, but
Well, the reason I wouldn't is because if I break one of his tools, I'll just call him and be like, "Hey, man, I broke this." He's like, "God damn it, okay." And if I broke yours, I would feel obliged to replace.
we'd have another Marauder standoff.
I dare you. I like that fucking
Say it again.
backpack. Looks
Say it
fucking
again.
pretty. Looks pretty. Looks
Say
like
it
the
ag-
one I fucking lost last night. Fuckface.
Tell me you dare again.
Fuck
Tell
you.
me you dare me again. Tell me you dare me again.
I
will run through this whole
so
fucking
close
map.
to fucking dead right now. You're lucky you ran. You were so close to death. You cunt.
Say it. Say
I
it.
will fucking kill you. I will fuck you.
I will end you. I will massacre you.
That was good.
But
That
with
was good.
with the power tool, yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
I know it. I try.
Well, I think we're done. Do you want to take it away, Kai?
Yeah. Sorry for the short amount of people today. I mean, still pretty good
Yeah.
conversation, I'd say. But
Yeah.
I appreciate anyone that does listen. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, leave a comment. I know there's a lot of games that are coming out. Let us know what you think about mobile games.
Yeah.
And if there's something that you play over console or PC, or which one you would prefer. And then don't forget to rate us if you're on Apple. I think you can on Spotify as well.
Please
Give
rate
us a
us
rating.
and
Yeah, let us
review.
know review. Let us know what you think and what we need to change or what you'd like to see more of. But I appreciate again everybody that watches and listens.
Say we need to change Kai's face in the comments below.
Start punching it now,